Well, here I am as promised. I'm going to do at least once a week, and I'm calling it Holistic Health Hacks with Robin. Some of you know I do a radio show every week that's on psychology and holistic health hacks. I am a energy practitioner, ordained minister, and a counselor, and so I just am very passionate about educating people on how to stay well. What most people don't realize is that we live in a world now that is very toxic, very hostile towards our health, and we really have to be intentional in this day and age to stay well and to not feel bad, not have attract negative things in our life, and especially our youth. We really need to educate them on how to stay well. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the understanding how to support your brain when you have alcoholism in your family line. So one of my things I really love to do is help people manage their brain chemistry. We all need to do it. Our brain is a very complex organ. It's a very delicately balanced organ, and we need to give it as much health and nutrition as possible. In today's world, that's really hard to do. And so we see a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of addiction, just a lot of stuff that people are doing just to try to stay feeling okay. Our brain always is trying to stay balanced, and it will drive us to do different things to do that. Not so many of them are necessarily good for us. So probably any of you listening or watching this later can look back and see alcoholism in one or both sides of your family line. It's pretty much epidemic, generationally. And so a lot of people have inherited a brain chemistry that is from somebody who is allergic to alcohol. So I'm going to call alcoholism as an allergy to alcohol. And in that, the brain processes alcohol differently than somebody who is not allergic to alcohol. So if you're not struggling with alcohol, or you have funny reactions, or you can't put alcohol down, or you're not an alcoholic, but you have one in your family line, you may still have inherited some of the brain chemistry that an alcoholic has. And it may make it difficult. You may battle with depression or anxiety, or even just some different addictions and compulsions, even if it's not full-blown alcoholism, including sugar and carbohydrates, because that type of allergy can be handed down as well. So I want to offer a product that I just really love. I've recently discovered this, and it has been a missing piece for me with people that I try to help with homeopathic serotonin and dopamine and balancing their brain chemistry, and still struggle with some of them not having the kind of results we want to see. And this product is called methylated B. And what it is, it's a multiple B, but it's in a form that is methylated. And that's spelled methylated. And what happens is alcoholic brains pass down, and this doesn't happen to every one of the ancestors, but just some that if you're having some of the symptoms I've described, your brain does not fully absorb all of the vitamin Bs that you get out of food or even supplements. And so the Bs you're getting in the supplements aren't working. Your body's not absorbing them. And one of those in particular is folic acid. And your brain needs to have all the Bs present in order to adequately balance your serotonin, dopamine, neurotransmitters. And so I've really found with a lot of my clients that if they'll add a methylated B to their diet rather than a regular B, on top of the other things they're doing, they seem to have better results in anxiety minimizing, their depression minimizing, and they just seem to be more balanced. And so again, being an addictions counselor, I am really passionate about seeing people get all the support they need to battle their own brain, if you will, and live a healthier life with more wellness. So if that's helpful, you can find a methylated B at your local store. I do sell a really, really good one. If you're interested in trying it, I typically muscle test my clients to see if it's the right product for them. But if you want to message me, I can ship one out to you and see how that does. Or if you have a family member who's struggling with addiction and can't seem to quite get sober, stay sober. If you have a child that you know is struggling with depression or anxiety, B vitamins are really, really a key foundational item. But if you've got this particular condition where you've inherited this alcoholic gene, if you will, then you really need a methylated B so that your body will absorb all of the Bs that you need. And if you have any questions or follow-up, I also do phone and Skype sessions with clients all over the world, and love what I do, very passionate. Pass the word on. I'm going to try to do one of these shows every week, and hopefully people get to watch after the fact, but I just really want to see people stay well and not be taken over by this hostile world we live in nowadays. So blessings, and have a great rest of your week.